Ever wondered what it's like to shop somewhere that's older than the United States? In London, you can step inside stores that have been serving customers for centuries without ever closing their doors. These aren't just shops, they're time machines filled with tradition, craft, and history. From tea to hats to fine perfumes, here are the oldest shops in London that are still around today. When you think of London luxury, few names carry as much heritage as Swaine Adeney Brigg. With roots dating back to the mid-18th century, this iconic maker of leather, goods, umbrellas, and equestrian equipment became a hallmark of refined craftsmanship. Generations of aristocrats, royals, and high society clients have walked through its doors, trusting the brand for elegance that never fades. Swaine Adeney Brigg is best known for its meticulously crafted leather briefcases, hunting whips, and Brigg umbrellas, which have earned a reputation as the finest in the world. Each piece takes hours of handwork, showcasing the precision and dedication passed down over centuries. Walking into one of their shops today feels like entering a showroom where time slows down, and tradition still dictates the art of making. Despite rebranding as Swaine London in recent years and opening a massive new Bond Street flagship, the brand has stayed true to its identity. It continues to thrive by blending heritage with modern demand, proving luxury can withstand the centuries. There's something magical about a bookshop that's older than most countries. Hatchard's, founded in 1797, is London's oldest surviving bookshop and still welcomes readers at its flagship on Piccadilly. Stepping inside feels like entering a literary sanctuary with shelves that have held stories for over 200 years. It's no surprise Hatchard's has long been a gathering point for authors, thinkers, and book lovers from around the world. The shop's dark wood interiors and elegant atmosphere give it an unmistakable character. Over the years, it's been visited by literary giants and has hosted countless book signings, with everyone from politicians to best-selling authors gracing its halls. Unlike modern chain stores, Hatchard's doesn't just sell books, it cultivates an experience steeped in tradition and charm. Its ability to survive wars, recessions, and the digital age speaks volumes. Today, Hatchard's not only operates on Piccadilly, but has also expanded to locations like St Pancras. Still, the heart of the brand remains the same, a timeless passion for literature. Among London's oldest shops, Ede and Ravenscroft stands out with a history that goes back to 1689. Best known as the city's oldest tailor, the brand has dressed monarchs, barristers, and scholars for over 3 centuries. Walk past its Chancery Lane shop, and you'll find windows filled with gowns, wigs, and robes that have been worn at coronations and courtrooms alike. The company has built its reputation on craftsmanship and formality. Its robes are an integral part of British ceremonial life, from Parliament to the royal family. Ede and Ravenscroft also became the official tailor for barristers and judges, giving it an unshakable place in the world of law. Even today, if you've ever seen a British courtroom scene, chances are their work was on display. What makes the shop remarkable is its balance of tradition and adaptability. While it continues to provide ceremonial clothing, it has also branched into bespoke tailoring and luxury menswear. Its endurance shows how a brand rooted in ritual can remain relevant for centuries. Few childhood memories are as exciting as walking into Hamley's. Founded in 1760, this world-famous toy shop is more than a store. It's a 7-floor wonderland on Regent Street. From the moment you step through the doors, you're greeted with colours, music, and the boundless energy of a shop that has delighted children for generations. Hamley's began as a small toy shop, but quickly grew into an empire. Its magic lies not just in the toys, but in the presentation. Demonstrators fill the aisles, showing off gadgets, magic tricks, and games with the same enthusiasm that's kept families coming back for over 250 years. It's a retail experience that transforms shopping into playtime. Despite competition from online retailers, Hamley's has remained strong by offering something Amazon never can: wonder. It continues to draw visitors from across the globe, with its Regent Street flagship recognised as one of London's biggest tourist attractions. For anyone young at heart, Hamley's proves imagination truly has no age. Step into Piccadilly and you'll find a store that redefined the idea of luxury shopping. Fortnum and Mason, established in 1707, has become a symbol of indulgence in Britain and beyond. From its ornate facade to its endless shelves of teas, hampers, preserves, wines and confections, this department store has long been a playground for royalty, dignitaries and connoisseurs alike. Even today, the store radiates a sense of grandeur, with its clock tower and famous mechanical figures delighting passers-by in true London fashion. The story began when William Fortnum, a footman in Queen Anne's household, partnered with his landlord, Hugh Mason, to supply high-quality goods to Londoners. Their dedication to excellence quickly attracted royal attention, and by the 18th century, Fortnum's hampers were already legendary, stuffed with delicacies that sustained aristocrats on long journeys, troops during campaigns, and families at opulent countryside picnics. Inside, every corner of the store is designed to evoke wonder, with carefully curated selections that feel more like treasures than everyday goods. What makes Fortnum and Mason endure is its ability to evolve while staying true to its roots. The store continues to expand globally, opening new locations and reaching international audiences, yet the Piccadilly flagship remains its beating heart. Walking through its doors today feels like entering a wonderland of taste and refinement, where every jar, every box, and every carefully wrapped hamper carries over 300 years of prestige, tradition, and delight. Among London's oldest surviving shops, Moyses Stevens brings beauty in bloom. Founded in 1876, this florist began as a small family business and has grown into one of the capital's most renowned flower brands. Known for its opulent bouquets and luxurious displays, it has been supplying arrangements for society weddings, royal households, and prestigious events for over a century. The charm of Moyses Stevens lies in its artistry. Every bouquet is a carefully crafted composition, balancing colour, texture, and fragrance in ways that elevate floristry to fine art. Their flagship shop showcases seasonal collections that change with the year, proving that even something as fleeting as flowers can carry timeless elegance when done right. Still thriving today, Moyses Stevens operates across multiple London locations while retaining its heritage status. Its endurance comes from staying at the heart of celebrations, births, weddings, anniversaries, and beyond. Few shops have captured life's fleeting moments as consistently and beautifully as this historic florist. For those who love tradition wrapped in smoke and leather, James J. Fox is a London institution. Founded in 1787, this tobacconist has served clients ranging from Oscar Wilde to Winston Churchill. Located in St James's, its shop is both a retail space and a museum dedicated to the art of fine cigars. Inside, visitors are greeted with polished wooden counters, rows of humidors, and an atmosphere heavy with history. The store houses Churchill's favourite chair, where he once enjoyed cigars, and showcases artefacts that highlight its cultural importance. More than a shop, James J. Fox preserves the rituals of smoking as part of Britain's social and political life. Remarkably, it has not only survived centuries but thrived in an era where tobacco has declined in popularity. Its commitment to tradition, personalised service, and historic prestige keeps it relevant. For cigar aficionados, a visit to James J. Fox is like stepping into a sacred ground of craftsmanship and culture that still burns strong today, reminding us that heritage and ritual can outlast changing fashions. Perfume has a way of capturing history in a bottle, and no one in London embodies that better than Floris. Established in 1730, Floris remains the city's oldest perfumery, proudly operating from its original shop at 89 Jermyn Street. Its windows and wood-panelled interior transport visitors back to the Georgian era, when founder Juan Firminius Floris first opened the doors. Floris quickly became the perfumer of choice for some of Britain's most famous figures. From Mary Shelley and Florence Nightingale to James Bond's fictional approval, its fragrances have carried an aura of sophistication for nearly 300 years. Each scent reflects not just artistry, but heritage, with recipes carefully guarded through generations. The brand continues to thrive by balancing history with innovation. Today, Floris offers contemporary fragrances while preserving its classic creations, keeping alive traditions that once perfumed royalty and dignitaries. In a fast-changing world, Floris stands as proof that timeless craftsmanship and elegant branding never lose their allure. If tea is Britain's national drink, then Twinings is its temple. Established in 1706 by Thomas Twining, this shop on the Strand is the world's oldest tea and coffee merchant, still operating from its original location. Its modest doorway, crowned with a golden lion, welcomes visitors into a space where tea history is quite literally brewed into the walls. The shop has catered to generations of Londoners and royals alike, introducing blends that became staples of British culture. Beyond selling tea, Twinings became instrumental in transforming it from an exotic luxury into an everyday ritual, shaping the way Britain drinks to this day. Inside, displays of rare blends and historic packaging remind visitors of how deeply intertwined the brand is with national identity. Today, Twinings not only runs the original shop, but also a museum and tasting room that attract tea lovers from around the globe. It's a rare example of a commercial space that functions as both a store and a heritage site, carrying the spirit of 1706 into modern times. There are very few places in the world where even umbrellas carry a history lesson, and James Smith and Sons is one of them. Founded in 1830, this shop on New Oxford Street is instantly recognisable with its ornate Victorian storefront, which hasn't changed much since it first opened its doors. Walking inside feels like stepping back into a London of carriages and gas lamps, where umbrellas weren't just functional, they were fashion statements. The shop built its reputation by handcrafting umbrellas, canes and walking sticks of remarkable quality. Over the years, they've catered to aristocrats, gentlemen, and even royalty, each piece designed to withstand both rain and time. Even today, the craftsmanship is unmistakable, with products made from solid wood handles and durable fabrics, blending elegance with utility. What makes James Smith and Sons unforgettable is that it's not just about selling umbrellas, it's about preserving an art form. The fact that you can still buy a handcrafted umbrella here, nearly 200 years later, shows how timeless quality never goes out of style. If Savile Row is the world's capital of tailoring, then Henry Poole Company is its founding father. Established in 1806, this legendary tailor is credited with creating the dinner jacket or tuxedo, forever changing men's formal wear. The shop's heritage is stitched into the very fabric of London fashion, having dressed kings, aristocrats, and influential figures for over 2 centuries. Henry Poole Company quickly earned a reputation for precision and refinement, producing bespoke suits that embodied sophistication. Their list of clients reads like a who's who of history, from Napoleon III to Winston Churchill, each trusting Pools with garments that would carry them through pivotal moments in their lives. Even today, their bespoke process involves hand measuring and crafting garments with unparalleled care. Walking into Henry Poole Company is like entering the birthplace of modern elegance. The shop's ability to stay relevant while holding on to traditions of bespoke tailoring is exactly why it still stands proudly on Savile Row, regarded as the tailor of tailors. Cheese lovers find their paradise at Paxton and Whitfield, a cheesemonger that traces its roots back to 1742. Starting as a humble stall in Aldwych, it officially became Paxton and Whitfield by 1797, eventually earning royal warrants and cementing its place in London's food history. For over 250 years, this shop has been the go-to destination for artisanal cheeses that represent both Britain's heritage and international flair. The charm of Paxton and Whitfield lies in its ability to curate an extraordinary range of cheeses, from traditional cheddars to rare imports. Their dedication to quality has attracted an elite clientele, including Queen Victoria, who granted them a royal warrant in 1850. The shop's presence on Jermyn Street remains iconic, offering a sensory experience of rich aromas and carefully aged wheels of cheese. Even now, Paxton and Whitfield isn't just about selling cheese, it's about carrying forward centuries of craftsmanship and taste. Every visit feels like a reminder that good food, when made with care, never goes out of fashion. To end the list, we arrive at Lock & Co, the oldest hat shop in the world, founded in 1676 and still proudly trading from St James's Street. With more than 340 years of history, this family-run business has become a cornerstone of London's heritage, blending timeless style with remarkable craftsmanship. Its clientele has ranged from royalty and politicians to adventurers and cultural icons. Admiral Lord Nelson wore a lock bicorn at Trafalgar. Winston Churchill made their Homburg famous. And even today, the shop continues to serve the royal family and well-known figures from around the globe. Lock & Co is also credited with designing the bowler hat in 1849, a creation that went on to become one of the most iconic symbols of British fashion. Beyond bowlers, their collection spans elegant top hats, refined fedoras, and practical flat caps, each crafted with the same attention to detail that has defined them for centuries. Every piece reflects a blend of tradition and individuality. Walking into Lock & Co feels like entering a living museum where history, craftsmanship, and style coexist. It's more than a shop, it's London's legacy in hat form. And that wraps up our journey through the oldest shops in London that are still standing strong today. If any of these timeless spots brought back memories or made you want to step inside and experience history for yourself, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.